Well, hey there, everyone. Niamh here, and I have another bullet journal video for you. It is late. That seems to be my theme for these bullet journals. It's kind of difficult for me to get them out before the month starts. So this is the month of October, and that is my month because my birthday is the first day of October. So yay! I just turned 34. Anyway, so I wanted to do kind of a space, I don't know if galaxy is the right word, though I did do a lot of galaxy art in this, but more just sort of spacey theme with this. And yeah, so as you guys know, I really love doing the galaxy art, and because it's just fun and it's pretty easy and it always looks cool and it just makes me happy. It's not a complicated art. It's just something that's fun to do. So I do like to do a lot of the galaxy art, and that's what I did here. And I did use my alcohol markers a lot, so I had to make sure that whenever I use my alcohol markers, I can't speak today apparently. Whenever I use my alcohol markers on this, I have to make sure that the other side is going to be covered up somehow. So the calendar part here, I obviously it's going to be glued to the daily and weekly schedule side, as is the same with all my previous bullet journal creations. And if you haven't seen any of those, I'll leave a card pop up to a playlist of my other bullet journal videos. This is the mood tracker, and I went a little creative with this. The other side will be completely covered, so I went ahead and used my alcohol markers on this, and went with that same galaxy background. On this one I decided to do more greens in it than I did for the calendar. So and I wanted a lot of like moons and things like that in here, and I marked on the calendar itself, I marked what days are the full moon, what days are the new moon, etc. I decided to forego any habit trackers or things like that this month because I don't really use them. They just kind of fill the page. So I didn't really do habit trackers, but since it's October, here I am looking at my moon calendar and figuring out when it's a new moon, when it's a full moon, etc. But this month is Inktober, so I decided that instead of focusing on the habits, which I don't really fill out anyway, I should kind of focus on Inktober this month. And so here I am making that fold out calendar part. As I've had in my previous bullet journal videos, I have a section that pulls out. So the pull out calendar is just so that I can pull out that strip of paper so that I can see the calendar on every page that of my bullet journal. So it's just always there. I can view the calendar. And so that page with the scrapbook material, it's just that. I didn't put anything else on there. It's just decorative. Normally that would be my habit tracker section, but I didn't want to do a habit tracker this month. I just wanted to focus on Inktober. And there's my weekly page, decorating it with some washi tape, and I'd use my gold marker, the Winsor Newton gold marker, to do the backgrounds of a lot of these pages, and I think I'm probably going to need a new one after this because I totally used a lot of it. But so I really try to pick washi. I don't have any spacey themed washi tape, though I did get some after I completed this month's bullet journal. I actually did end up getting some space themed washi tape, of course too late, so I didn't get to put it in here. But yeah, so I just went with what I had that was similar. I have that cloudy clouds and stars one that is the closest thing I have. So this that page there was my social media tracker. Yeah, and I'm just trying to fill up every little bit here, just finishing it up. Yeah, so I really wanted to get this out on Friday, and then on Sunday, which was yesterday, I was going to have my first Inktober video, because I have been doing Inktober and filming it, and I will be putting the first video up probably tomorrow. I'm trying to get those out on Fridays, but because I didn't put the bullet journal up yet on Friday, I was going to put the bullet journal up on Friday and then put my Inktober video up on Sunday. But it's actually quite difficult for me to do video stuff on the weekends because my family's here and I can't really record, and so and then we tend to do family stuff, so I just don't get around to it. And so I might even change my Sunday videos to Monday. Yeah, well, I'll see. But anyway, so I'm getting near the end of this, and right now I am taping it onto the back of the previous month's journal. All right, there we go. All right, so we have the finished month bullet journal for the month of October here. So before I get to that, I'm going to briefly go over the previous month's September's journal. So last month's journal, I absolutely loved the sewing theme, and it turned out so pretty. And there's my daily and weekly schedule. I had nothing in my brain dump, only a few appointments and things like that. Our 15th wedding anniversary was on the 22nd, though, so that was awesome. And excuse me. So for the exercise chart, I really didn't fill this out as much as I did the previous months. And part of that was because I was having some health issues that was sort of keeping me from exercising. But I would like to get back into exercise. And I did exercise some of these days that I didn't fill anything out for. But I would like to get more active in that, and might even start an exercise program this October or even November. We'll see how that goes. I also didn't completely fill out my moods thing. I did like the first 2 weeks, and then I sort of stopped. So there's that. So I did do a much better job with my uploads and writing about social media stuff. With the uploads, you know, you can see a lot of these are checked off. The last one here is the October bullet journal, which I didn't do on the 30th here, but better late than never. So for the most part, though, I've gotten these done pretty consistently. So the uploads page definitely helped this month, and this page helped to keep things you know, basically to write down what I'm planning to do each day, my main job each day. And I didn't do all of it, but you know, this was very helpful. So I'm hoping to do something to keep this going. All right, so this is the October page, and I don't have the picture on here because I'm using one of the pages that I did for Inktober, and I will show it to you here. I'm probably going to scan this cat and print off like a 4x6 thing and put that probably right here for the picture for October, because this does fit with the theme that I have this month. So this month's theme, as you can tell, is very celestial, sun, moons, and stars sort of thing. A lot more outer space, though, like just not so much just suns, moons, and stars, but really specifically outer space. So that was my theme this month. So daily and weekly, I haven't filled out the schedule, but I've got the pages there. And then the calendar turned out really nice. I really like the calendar here. So there's the brain dump, dates, notes, and next month's calendar there. So then we have the Inktober thing, and I haven't, what I'm doing here is I'm going to be writing basically just a theme, because each Each box I'm going to color in, and I have done 4 days so far. Today is October 5th, so I will be doing an art piece today as well. So I still have to color those in to show that I have done those days. And this section here is to write the plans, the basic art theme that I'm going to be doing for each of these days. And that's what's going there. This page I left blank. I was going to do a page for like my chores, and I don't know if I actually showed the previous chores page. I think I accidentally skipped over it. Oh yeah, okay. So I didn't really fill this out. I did actually do some meditation, which I hadn't been doing before. But I also hadn't been filling out the water page. So this month I decided to not even worry about this, and not even worry about my chores thing and my water chart and the chores and habits, and just to kind of skip it this month, especially since we're doing Inktober, and that's more what I wanted to focus on. So that's my biggest to-do, is Inktober stuff. So I kind of just left this page blank, and just as a decorative page, maybe I can put like sticky notes or something on here. Something like that, you know? All right, so this is my moods calendar, and again, I haven't really filled this out, but I'll probably mark this as great, and I'm gonna have to put some sort of stick-on legend about what each color means for when I fill this out, because the October 1st is my birthday, and that was a really great day. So I am going to start filling these out. Hopefully I can do a better job than last month in filling this out. Yeah, so and what I did for the moons here, I actually looked at a moon calendar and made sure to, because here's a full moon, the new moon, one of the quarters is right, the 16 and 31. Yeah, okay, so those were the quarters and the full and new moons, and I really like that, and I like how that turned out. So here's my exercise tracker, pretty boring, same thing. Same thing for the upload schedule here, and my social media tracker and brain dump for social media. And then the last page is the weekly. And then I of course have pockets here, and I believe one other thing is a pocket. I think it's this one. Well, it's more of a sleeve because it's not attached at the bottom, but it is a little section. But so yeah, that is this month's bullet journal. I hope you enjoyed, and pretty soon I will have the first video out for Inktober. I'm going to have that out on Sunday. Yeah, all right, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Later, creators. Bye.